On this episode of Karen Paddock TV, you'll discover why some of the posts you share on Facebook go missing and the trick you can use so it never happens again. Welcome to the show that focuses on helping you attract new health coaching leads and convert them into paying clients using online and social media marketing. I'm Karen Paddock, and thank you so much for being here with me today. Today's training is going to be extra fun for me because I get to take you behind my computer screen, which is something that I always love to do. I recently received this question from one of my clients. She says, Karen, I recently shared a post about coconut oil on my business page, or so I thought. It showed up under posts, but not in my feed. Someone liked my shared post, but I've never been able to find it again. I thought I shared it as the business page administrator. Help! Can you walk me through how to share a post on my Facebook business page? So, has this ever happened to you? You want to share a post to your Facebook business page that is perfectly aligned with your target audience. You choose the share button, choose your page, click post, and when you go to your business page, it's not there. Well, I can confirm you don't have a ghost in your computer that's just messing with you. Instead, let's jump behind my computer screen right now and I'll show you the simple little trick you can use to make sure this never happens to you again. All right, here we are behind my computer screen and I am signed into Facebook in my personal profile. And I know that because this is my personal profile cover image, this is my thumbnail image, and you can see here at the top that this thumbnail matches this thumbnail. I always keep the thumbnail images of myself for my personal profile and my business page different so that I'm always aware by looking up here of who I am signed in as when I'm doing things on Facebook. So, we want to talk about what happens when you share a post. So let's go here. I want to go to HubSpot's page and let's find a post on their page that we can share. How to use social selling at every stage of the buyer's journey. So this is a post on their page, and let's say that I want to post this on my personal page. For some reason, I think somebody on my page will enjoy this post. So I click the share button and I'm signed in as Karen Paddock, the person, and it gives me some options here. It says share. And then when I click this drop down, it's giving me the options of on my own timeline, on a friend's timeline, in a group, on a page that I manage, or in a private message. I'm going to leave it on my timeline. And obviously you can write in some text. I'll just say, this looks great. And then I will share this link. When I go back to my personal page, boom, there's the post, right? Super simple. Awesome. Now, let's say I want to share that same post to my business page. And this relates to the question that I spoke about in the intro, right? Someone shared something she thought to her business page, but it never made it and she didn't know where it went. So let's do this again. Let's go back to HubSpot and scroll down to this same post and I'll say share again. And this time when I click the drop down, I'm going to pick on a page that I manage. And here's my page. Here's my business page, and I know that because this is a different thumbnail. So let's just say, this time I'll say, this looks fabulous, right? And I click the link, or click the share link button. And now let's go to my business page. So how you change, if you don't know already, who you're signed in as, you click this little drop down here and it says use Facebook as, and you can see that this is the thumbnail for my personal profile. This is the thumbnail for my business page. So when I click on that, it takes me over to my business page, and you'll see that this changed, right? You can see it's a different image. But when I scroll down, that post is not in my feed. Well, that's because at the time of sharing, even though I shared it to my page, I was still signed in as Karen Paddock, the person. And if you look down here under post to page, anytime someone posts to your page, it goes into this section. And if you bring up what's in here, you'll see that this post was shared by Karen Paddock, the person, to Karen Paddock, the business. So we're not going to let, and Facebook isn't going to let, anyone post to our main feed on our business page. That is only for us as the administrator of our page. So let me show you how you would actually share something to the feed. So the gal that asked me the question, this is what happened, but she didn't know about this section of her Facebook page. She didn't know about this, and she could never find the post again. So let's do this all over. Right now, I'm signed in as my business, so I'm not signed in personally anymore. Remember, we clicked this drop down and we chose the business. So here I am, signed in as my business, and I'm going to go to HubSpot's account again. One more time, we're going to scroll down. We're going to pick this same post. We're going to say share, and share on this page's timeline. It already knows that I'm signed in as the business administrator. And I'm going to say this is the best, right? Something different so you can see. When I click the link and see it says right here, again, it's giving you another clue. You're posting as the page. You're posting as Karen Paddock, the page, or whatever the name of your page is. You click share link, and now let's go right back over to my page, and there it is. So that is how you would share a post on your business page that you want to go into your feed, that anyone who likes your page or comes to your page will see. It's not that difficult, but you need to know what clues to look for. And this right here is the biggest clue. Who are you signed in as? And it's really helpful if you make these two different images, the thumbnail image on your personal page versus the thumbnail image on your business page. If you make them different, it saves you a whole lot of time and effort trying to figure out who you're signed in as. Welcome back. Pretty cool trick, isn't it? It's one of those little nuances about Facebook that is so easy once you know the logic behind it, but can be so frustrating until you do. Of course, I can't let an episode pass by without giving you an action item to implement right away. So, here is your action item for this episode. Practice sharing posts to your Facebook business page using the techniques I shared with you in today's episode. Take a moment to check your page to verify that it posted correctly. Remember, this is a great way to increase engagement on your business page with your followers. Now, if you liked the content of today's episode, do me a favor. Please click the subscribe button below so you'll never ever miss a future episode of Karen Paddock TV. And if you enjoy learning about tips, tricks, and strategies to improve your ability to attract new leads using social media and online marketing, then you would be a perfect candidate for my upcoming session of my Step Into More Profits program. I invite you to register as an early bird subscriber. I will be opening the doors to a brand new group of students in late November. As an early bird, you will receive special VIP notification that gives you all the details. Just register your name and email at stepintomoreprofits.com. Well, that concludes another video training. Thanks so much for spending this time with me, and I'll see you next week on another episode of Karen Paddock TV. Have a great week.